Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for this is your December bonus. If I can talk today, we're just gonna jump right in here. You have the Four Cups as your current just energies, and the Four Cups can represent some sort of disappointment or feeling like things are not going your way, or it's a card of contemplation and apathy. And so we're going to look into that. But I kind of have a feeling that the Four Cups is really talking about needing to like mix things together. I always say that to me, the Four Cups is kind of like a card of manifestation in some ways. He is like, this guy, he is trying to manifest something like a cake. And it's like he's manifested the flour, the sugar, the eggs. He has all the ingredients, but he just needs to like mix them all together. And I feel that for a lot of you, where it's like saying you've manifested, it's kind of like you've manifested the ingredients, or you have everything you need to have something that you desire in your life. But I think maybe the challenge is seeing it, or mixing everything together, or putting the pieces together. And so I feel like that's what needs to go on here. Even for your crossing energy, which can be what hurts you or helps you, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she sees things clearly for the first time. But basically, as your crossing energy, it could say that you're not seeing things clearly. I'm not really worried about this because actually you have the King of Swords in the area of your future feelings, which is feeling like a know-it-all, feeling like you have all the answers, feeling like you know how to do everything. So, it's like you're going, I wouldn't say that they're opposites, but it's almost as if you are feeling the complete opposite in the future with that King of Swords, because, just because the Queen of Swords is your crossing energy, right? What I will say is I do not like this for love, by the way, the King and Queen of Swords. So, it can represent two people who are just not seeing eye to eye. One thing that I will say, though, is that she is facing him. Normally, if I have a reading where it goes King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, that direction, if that makes sense, because King of Swords facing forward, Queen of Swords facing to the future. So if it's King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, I normally do not like that. But, in this reading, you could have a person entering into your life if you want love. Could be another air sign, for sure. It could just be someone who's very mature with that King of Swords. But again, I feel like, it's like both people need to see each other here. It's like you're definitely probably not talking to this person. It could be a new person. You could be a person you're already dealing with, whatever. But I feel like there needs to be more communication in whatever it is. In the area of your thoughts, you have the Five of Cups, card of regrets. You could be feeling regret in some area of your life, but Five of Cups, it has a very easy solution. The solution to the Five of Cups is gratitude. It's about turning around, seeing these two cups so you can get this bridge and this castle over here. So, I feel a lot of you need to be grateful for the things that you have in your life, or you need to be grateful for the things that you have already created in your life. And, again, I feel that will bring in bigger and better things in for you. So it's like there's good stuff coming in for you here. But, it's like I feel like you need to kind of like more open up to it, if that makes sense, with the Five of Cups. In the area of your foundation, you have the World. I'm hearing like any direction. That's like what I'm getting here. I feel really good about this. I mean, I kind of feel it's saying you're very free at this moment, as in you can move in whatever direction you wish in your life. I feel like you have a lot more, or like many more options than you realize as well, or there are a lot more options for you. So it's like if you want to create something new, or, if you want to go have new experiences, or, whatever, it's almost like you can move in any direction that you wish. So it's like I'm first, whatever. I never have had that on the World card, but it's like I'm almost getting something about options here, where it's like I think you need to realize that you have this, like, it's like the field of dreams. You have like all these options in your life, and you just need to pick a path or pick an option and make it happen. So kind of interesting. I do also feel that some of you could be moving or thinking about moving in a new direction. So, if you're not moving like physically, as in your house, you could be moving more, you could be moving jobs. You could be changing your major in college, I'm getting for some of you. Somebody's doing that, or something like that. So it's like that's the type of moving that I get there. In your past, you have the Devil card. I feel for some of you, I'm getting very weird messages for you today, Aquarius, as well. Like not what I would normally get. I'm getting something about like you're looking at past decisions that you've made, and you are like, I don't think you think the devil made the decisions, but I do feel like you could be saying to yourself that some of those decisions that you've made in your past, like it's almost as if they did not come from you. Again, I don't think that's true. But I feel like some of you are like looking at past choices and you're like saying like, where did those choices even come from? Like, it's almost as if you think that they came from the devil. Although, again, I want to stress, I do not think that's true. So I feel like you're looking at these decisions and, part of me feels that you need to let them go. Because I feel you need to focus this way. When he needs to turn around. When he turns around, he sees the rest of the reading here, which is exactly what you need to do, right? You have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups could be a knight in shining armor coming in for you if you want love. Definitely could be love here. Could be an earth sign or an air sign. Could also be like an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Leo, another fixed sign, or a Capricorn as well. Stands out to me, but, take it how it resonates. Could be any sign, general reading. But either way, I feel it's like a knight in shining armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet. I also feel that this person is a complete opposite of a past person is what I'm getting. So it's like maybe, everything, it's almost like this person is exactly the opposite of a past person, like the mirrored version of a past person, but in a good way, like a good person. So I don't know, that might make sense to you. It's like maybe they do, I don't know why that's popping into my head so hard. It's almost like they do exactly the opposite of what a past person would do in all situations or something. I also feel that it is a very dreamy time for you. So again, I feel that you need to follow your dreams, big time. I think that it is time. Pluto going into Aquarius, I'm telling you right now, you, out of all the signs, need to make sure that you are following some sort of dream that is bigger than you, and it needs to be something where you can be an inspiration to other people. If you do that, you'll be very successful. And it doesn't even have to be that hard. It can be something where maybe there's some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of like family curse. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's like, that's what's popping into my head, right? Maybe there's something where there's some sort of family generational thing in your family that has always been happening. It's like you could be the one to break it and be the inspiration to help the rest of your family out of it. For some of you, could be like the first person to go to college. You could write a book. You could do whatever. And, I really feel there's something here. I don't even think it necessarily has to be something you overcome. I think it's just something that you're doing, and it's going to inspire a lot of people. In the area of the next few months, you have the Hangman card here. It's like you're gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom, which we kind of already know because you have the King of Swords coming up in the area of your future feelings. I really feel like King of Swords is like you feeling like you can do everything, anything, feeling very powerful. Again, I get a really good feeling on that King of Swords. So, I think this is going to be very good for you. But like I said, it's like you feel like you can do anything or everything that you want in life. And yeah, I just really, really love that for you. I think it's going to be really, really good. I also feel that you could be doing a lot more learning. I get this sense that you are just really crunching numbers, really crunching information over the next few months. Like it seems like a deep learning period for you, and I would keep doing that for sure. Next, in your closest relationships, this is all relationships, not just love. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a great card for close relationships. It's a card of stability in your close relationships. I even think, like, I'm getting the word progress as well. So you could be making progress in relationships. Like, if you're trying to improve a relationship with someone in your life, could be any person. If you're just trying to, maybe you're just trying to get better with people, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I really just see you making a lot of progress with the King of Pentacles. Also, again, if you're attracting love, I feel like you could be attracting a person where it lasts, where it's something where there's a really strong connection and you really, it lasts for a long time. I always look at the King of Pentacles as something permanent. He is my card of like a person who wants something and wants to build something long-term or permanent in his life. You have the King of Swords. King of Swords, again, card of knowledge and wisdom. I feel for a lot of you that you are learning a lot. I feel you have a lot of more options because of the things that you've learned in your life. And yeah, I really like this for you with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is almost like you know how to do something that you didn't. Again, I can't get over this right here. The Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. It's like I feel like it's just you. Yeah, this could be a love connection, but I kind of feel like these two are just you and how you are moving forward. It's like you're moving forward much more in a much more confident position because like something. You have the Three of Cups. Three Cups, of course, is celebration. So I feel that and that's your future outcome. And so I feel like you're going to be celebrating something in the future. I'm not exactly sure what. So let's clarify. With the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about leaving a comfort zone and needing to release something. It's like sometimes we hold on to something too tightly and we don't get something better for us, right? So we need to be willing to release things that just aren't right in our life, and this could be anything. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that meme that exists, right? Where it's like a picture of Jesus or something like that. He's got like a gigantic teddy bear behind his back, and there's like a little girl holding on to like a tiny teddy bear, and she's like not wanting to let go of it, but if she did, she would get the bigger teddy bear, So it's like I kind of have that popping into my head where it's like you could be holding on to something that's very small, and there's something very big that's becoming available to you. So there's something like a much more abundant opportunity is what I'm getting. I also do feel good about this. I get the sense that a lot of you have been working hard to stabilize your finances, and it looks to me like you are either improving or stabilizing finances. With the Five of Cups, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands about taking the lead. Where did I see this? Here. I guess not. Two of Wands about taking the lead on something, and I feel like you are seeing that you need to take the lead to change your situation in your life. I feel pretty good about this. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the Five of Cups, although, as I always say, to me, the Five of Cups has a very simple solution. He's grieving the loss of something he no longer enjoys. That's the whole point of the Five of Cups. It's like you could be grieving the loss of something that you don't even want in your life anymore, and the Two of Wands about leaving a comfort zone. Four of Pentacles, leaving a comfort zone. Your opposite sign, Leo. Every single reading I do, leave a comfort zone. So it's like clearly a very important energy for you. With the World card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, card of resourcefulness. You also have this, King and Queen of Pentacles, which I love. King and Queen of Pentacles are probably my favorite or divine counterparts in the court cards because they are two people who really want to make it work, who really want to be in something permanent. So you could be definitely attracting a person that you will have a permanent connection with here with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I also feel that a lot of you, again, are clearly improving your resources. Queen of Pentacles, though, the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that she is focusing on the right things. Normally, there's like a little rabbit running by her on the bottom of the card, but she's focusing on the pentacle. The rabbit can represent like fears and anxiety, but she's focusing on the pentacle, not the fears and the anxiety. So she is focusing on what she can do with what she's got. She's not focusing on problems, right? So I kind of feel you're focusing on the right things. With the Devil, you have the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands is a card of victory. I think I had another card of victory, but I guess not. This is a card of having a victory or having some sort of success or being celebrated. This can also represent jealousy as well. So with the Devil, I kind of feel like you could be cutting out jealous situations. I'm wondering, I kind of have like a weird, for some of you, right? I'm wondering if you had a jealous person who maybe like ruined something for you or feel like that. Again, I don't think that's ever true. Like, I don't think anyone can do anything, can take anything away from us, right? But it's almost as if you maybe dealt with a situation where like maybe a person was jealous of your relationship and maybe you now feel like they ruined your relationship because, maybe they got in your ear, or this could be their person as well. Like maybe you had a person who had a person in their life that ruined your relationship. There's something about that. The good news is I feel like you're moving past it. So, it's like one of those things where I feel like you're seeing, how situations like that can ruin a good thing and you're avoiding it in the future. Again, there you go. I don't know what else I was going to say about that. Probably nothing. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says don't give up on some sort of dream with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is normally like looking into that cup and he is dreaming of something. And, what I would say, Aquarius, is that we are in a very dreamy time where I believe we need to kind of like move more towards our dreams. We have Neptune going direct as well this month. Neptune in Pisces is very dreamy energy. And I have said to everyone that, if there was ever a time where you could accomplish like the impossible dream, it would be right now. So with Neptune and Pisces, plus we have Saturn in Pisces, which is giving us the work ethic, the ability to put the work in, but it's going to require work. So, again, I feel this is kind of like saying, don't give up on something that you are dreaming of creating. With the Hangman, you have the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords is like this or that thinking when there is another option. And the page of Hangman is a card of seeing things from a new perspective. But what I would say here is that you are, having the Hangman here, I kind of feel like you are gaining a new perspective in life in general. And this is going to be leading to a lot more success. So sometimes I feel the Two of Swords, the solution is a new perspective. Again, she's thinking this or that, but there's a new island behind her. She needs to get to that new island, as I always say. To me, Two of Swords is a card of third place solutions. Everybody thinks this or that. I think third place solutions are going to save the world. Third place solutions are things that people haven't thought of yet. It's like everybody thinks this or that, but it's like, what if we just haven't thought of a good enough solution, to problems, right? That we have, and any problem, but it doesn't even have to be problems. It's like there can be good things. Like you can be successful in business, but you could always be more successful, right? There could be another way to do things, and the Two of Swords just says when you open yourself up to third place solutions, that's when you really truly find success. So, I kind of feel that, like gaining new perspectives, seeing, looking at things from new perspectives is going to make you very successful over the next few months if you do it. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. Yeah, I would be careful of arguments and things like that. It does look to me like you're healing things, though. This is a card of conflict, competition. So it could say you are healing things in family with the King of Pentacles, but I also kind of feel like you need to, avoid arguments, make sure you're staying positive, like all that other good stuff here, right? With the King of Swords, you have the Moon card here. The Moon is about not seeing things clearly, and continuing to move forward anyway. The Moon, to me, is also about manifesting a dream on Earth, which I really feel this reading is kind of talking about you manifesting a dream on Earth. With the Moon, the Moon is part of the Fool's journey, and there's a path normally straight down the middle of the Moon, and there's two pillars. The two pillars are kind of like a warning to the Fool that he needs to stay on his path. They basically kind of represent shiny object syndrome, right? Getting distracted by something. And the Moon is a kind of like confirmation that you're on the right path and you need to stay on the path. So I kind of feel that here, where if you are working towards anything at all, period, that you need to stay on the path that you're on because it's leading you towards success, even if it doesn't look like it yet. Sometimes with the Moon, again, those two pillars can represent a distraction, and it can represent one of those moments where you've been working on something for a long time and you're thinking like, do I take this in a new direction? Do I do something different? And really, the Moon can come up sometimes, and I feel it says, no, give something a little bit more time, because the Moon represents a temporary period of time. Moon comes up, Moon goes down, Sun comes up, and then there's light, right? So I feel like this reading is saying, let there be light. With the Three of Cups, you have the Hermit. You will get to the top of the mountains. On the Moon card, there are mountains in the background. I feel like some of you, I feel, have maybe been through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, or have been doing some soul searching, and you've been climbing those mountains. You've been looking for some inner answers. In the Hermit, you have the Three of Cups, which is like a celebration. So it's almost like you are celebrating the fact that you are getting some answers, or you are getting some inner answers here. I'm pretty sure that the last reading I did for you, the year, was it the 2024 reading? I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure in that reading that I said that reading was like super deep. It was more about you. And I kind of feel the same thing here. There's a little bit of love here, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Right? But I feel like this is more about you seeing something through to the end. And you have this table card that says hard work ahead. I don't even think it's necessarily about hard work. I think that there's a difference between hard work and efficient work, right? And I think we need to be working more efficiently. Just like as an example, I've been creating checklists for myself recently to get the right work done, because I've been like getting distracted by stupid stuff and whatever, right? And it's like I've actually been working like less but getting more done, because I have my checklist, I know what I need to do for the day, and I just get it done, right? And so in a lot of ways, it's made me a lot more efficient. And, again, I am not a checklist person. I am definitely a throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks type of person. So, it's kind of like unusual for me to stick to a checklist. Normally I don't, but I've really been forcing myself to do it. And again, I've been having really good results. So there you go. And again, so what I was saying here is, like, in a sense, yes, there's hard work coming up for you, but I wouldn't be thinking harder. I would be, again, I believe we're in a time where we need to think more efficiently. We need to think smarter, not harder. But at the same time, what is smart could be hard work. So, just keep that in mind, and, come up with a checklist. You have this key card, successful outcome to your problems. So if you've been having any problems or issues, just know that you have the keys necessary to overcome these challenges. And I feel like you will. You have this fan card that says romance, celebration, party. You end with the Three of Cups. If you are hoping for love, you could literally be meeting a person through socializing, through a party, or through a get-together. So I would definitely encourage that if you're looking for love. You have this bread card. It says period of prosperity and abundance. Yes, I think we are in a very abundant period of time. It's not going to be easy to get, though, is what I would say. So I encourage people, like, again, you're going to have to do a little bit more than you normally do. With my checklist, every single day, like, I've been getting it done early most days now, so I always, like, add something extra the next day to do a little bit more. I'm still doing things in balance, though. Like, I'm still making sure that like, old Chris, 2023 Chris in past, right? I used to just, like, work 24/7 and nonstop, right? And I'm trying to get away from that because it's not healthy. It's like, yeah, like, on a certain level, it's made me very successful, but on another level, it's like I don't do things I enjoy. I don't take care of myself. I haven't taken care of myself for the past years, right? This year I've done a really good job of taking care of myself, but it's like it's not like the hustle thing has not been good, right? For the most part. And it's like I still can hustle, but not like kill myself at the same time, right? So I kind of feel that for a lot of you, this is like saying, it's like there's abundance coming in for you. You're going to have to work for it, but make sure it's efficient. Make sure you stop. Like, I've been trying to get myself to stop working by 7 at night. So I know, like, some people are like, 7, what the hell are you doing? But, because I literally wake up at 4:30 every single morning. So, working till 7 is like definitely a full day's work. But, I've been trying to stop like before 7, right? And it's like, so I feel like you need to do some things that you enjoy. You have this boat card. It says money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So looks amazing for finances. And again, for some of you, I am getting that it could be like an inheritance or something. And finally, you have this muddled, unclear thinking. Again, when things are unclear, I think you need to realize that you've probably gotten off your path and you just need to kind of like come back to center is what I'm getting here. But really good reading. Love it. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.